Hello, guys. Hello, welcome. Good morning to everyone. It is just early morning here today, and we have already had a fabulous 19 laps. It had everything. And like we discussed yesterday, they need not have made the pit stop, but they had to make the pit stop because clearly the medium tires were not going to last the race. And as I had suggested they start on the hard tires. The hard tires did actually work for a particular driver. We will talk about all that. So, welcome to Sports 101, the F1 edition. How are you guys?
I'm good. I felt that everybody had a good pit stop. Double stacking on Ola.
Final.
In fact, Ferrari had a good strategy. I was like, oh my God, mera dil. I was almost going to have a heart attack when
What was the strategy?
I mean, pitting at the
Pit
time
when
when the
you
pit stop.
should. Pit when you should pit.
Have you guys seen that meme in Shanghai airport of must be the water?
Oh yes. Early morning when I was, I mean,
Yeah.
रोज सवेरे fresh होने के time पे, reels, YouTube, I watch YouTube shorts. So that was
Yeah.
the first shot that came onto my algorithm as well.
Russell winning again.
Russell
Do
winning
we?
again, but a close fight. I mean, we saw what can happen if a Ferrari does not go
Oh
for
my
a
God.
disaster class.
Leclerc
Yes.
was gaining and gaining on the last lap. I mean, he have the fastest lap?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Uh, I mean, good for Ferrari and good for Leclerc.
In fact, if you were observing the battery power between when they were comparing Russell versus Hamilton, the battery power, actually Ferrari is recharging faster compared to
No,
Mercedes, and they have more battery.
I do think you are mistaken. Because when Antonelli was fighting with Hamilton, the recharge rate of Antonelli was faster. It was just that Hamilton is conserving energy more and is deploying energy lesser. So
So
basically the first one. Then
also,
Not to
Russell.
go into details, but I think there is two different speeds of charge, right? For super clipping, I think it's 250 kilowatts, and for lift and coast, I think it's 350 kilowatts. So maybe Antonelli was lifting and coasting more often than Hamilton was, which was
Maybe.
preserving his speed also.
and this also gave us a lot of data. I mean, what the race is going to be like, because if you notice last week, the unexpected kind of virtual safety cars which were coming in because of the way the track is purposed. Shanghai, you needed the safety car over there because of the
Shri,
vehicle on
you
track.
predicted yesterday, right? That Ferrari and Mercedes will have a podium finish. I mean, both the
Yes,
drivers of Ferrari and Russell. Deep, even you, right? Or did you mention Max Verstappen?
No, I
That was
thought
me,
that
man.
both.
क्या हो गया?
I
He's
told you.
waiting to join the
In
GT3
fact,
now.
in fact, Harshal, if you remember, I also told that Antonelli will go backwards. I did predict that as well, and which is why I told that the Ferrari would have two drivers always, and it is gonna take time for Antonelli to come in. So it is really possible that constructors can go to Ferrari, even though Mercedes is having a quicker car.
Do you get constructor points for sprint race?
Yes,
So you
Yeah.
Ferrari gained the most, right?
yes.
I mean, considering 10-second penalty to Antonelli, what do you think about him?
Sometimes he may go, the sometimes he may shake.
I mean, he still got fifth. He's still fifth.
Yeah.
Behind Norris, Young, served a 10-second penalty. Did anyone
Yeah,
have
like
Kimi Antonelli in the team?
Are.
Please tell me 2x chip. Please tell me 2x
No,
chip.
no, no. It was Charles Leclerc. It was Charles. It was Charles. I wouldn't risk it on a young driver with 2x.
So are you calling Charles Leclerc old?
I mean, older than Kimi,
Okay.
and he's married.
Yes, and Alexandra Bhavi was there at the race.
Talking about who was on the race, a Racing Bull driver finished ahead of Red Bull,
Yes,
gained the most places in the sprint race.
yes.
Mr. Liam Lawson, who did not get a pit stop, did he?
No, because
No.
he was on hard tires, the tires that I suggested that you should have started the race on. I mean, if Ferrari would have started on the hard tires, they needn't have taken the
Ma'am,
pit stop. It would
I'm
have been a
saying
Ferrari
you,
1-2.
I'm saying you, Liam Lawson actually logged into our podcast last night.
Oh.
Oh.
Not
Mhm.
much of a time difference, no?
Exactly.
आराम से रात को
So
बैठ के
by
देखा.
the way, you mean to say that Isaac Hajar got a demotion to Red Bull?
Hmm?
Isaac Hajar got a demotion.
I mean, if you remember last year, everyone was saying the memes were the same. That helmet going towards Isaac and saying, "Okay, join Red Bull," and Isaac Hajar running the other way away. So,
But there is a theory, I don't remember who put it out, but a YouTuber that uh, Red Bull is not fast right now because they are basically testing everything with racing bulls and they will be deploying it later. So peak OPM maybe, I don't know.
So when they're trying to ready it at race 23,
hmm?
race 23 में ready करेंगे वो लोग गाड़ी को.
Hoga,
So do you
Cadillac is
guys
going to
think
take time.
Racing Bull? Do you guys think Racing Bull have a chance against Red Bull this season?
Of course. Of course.
But I don't think that they will let Racing Bull complete ahead of Red Bull.
Does anybody remember the 2008 season?
2008 season was very
ठीक.
way back again. No? So
मैं बोलता हूँ क्या होता है इधर के. Racing Bulls मतलब Toro Rosso gets his first win before Red Bull does, and Toro Rosso finishes ahead of Red Bull.
Oh, did you not see the podcast which we recorded yesterday? Because I already told this.
Really?
We actually had a
Yay.
discussion on this.
Why?
See, this is why. This
अभी
is
अभी
why.
बस आया हूँ.
I tell you,
आसमान से
Mark
गिरा
Webber is
13 मिनट
driving
का.
for Red Bull.
Yes.
Mark Webber was driving for Red Bull, of course. I mean, remember the Multi 21 saga?
Yeah. 2013, that one, I think, Brazil.
No, Multi 21 was Malaysia.
हाँ, correct, Malaysia, yes.
Hmm.
McLaren finished on number 4 and number 6. Are they getting better?
I
yeah,
mean, they consistent. I mean, considering the fact that even Norris came P5 last race, and if Piastri hadn't spun out before the race started, possible that Piastri would have been in P6 or Max would have been P7. So the pecking order is shaping up. It is definitely Ferrari and Mercedes who are fighting for the World Drivers' Championship. Best of the rest we have to see, because people are saying Mercedes is going to run away with the championship. But if Kimi Antonelli continues with performances in this way, then it's going to be Ferrari who is really going to be a pain in the uh, of Mercedes.
so yeah, like today what I observed was McLaren and Mercedes both were quick off the line compared to Australia. or
Shri
was
can
it
say
just
Spain in the Haas F1 team if you want to. Are we sleeping on Haas F1 team?
Haas is doing quite
They finish
well?
on 8
So
and 10, okay?
yeah, but I think I when I texted you guys about the Red Bull when I commented at that point both the Haas were ahead of both the Red Bulls. There was a Alpine ahead of Red Bull, and like I was like at that point, what is happening to the team which used to be like सबको bully करते थे basically, and
We need
now
Horner
they are
back.
the
See, this is
like
why, I mean, this is why I did say yesterday that Red Bull is a P5 team this year and Racing Bulls would be P4. Remember my prediction over there as
yeah
well?
yeah but I'm currently very much sleep deprived and I don't even know what to say.
You can say
Like,
Haas scored more points than Red Bull on in the sprint race.
yeah.
Once again, Haas is in which position?
P8, 1 point.
Oh, it's just that.
Yeah, man. Arvind, he had a DNF.
So,
Who had
एक बार
Arvind in
like
that team?
you had. How much did you lose?
I think this time it will be negative only. I mean,
You
even
know,
I have
my
Bottas as
my
well.
3x chip is giving me negative returns. I forgot to change the team. I was going to swap Max with Russell last night,
Oh,
Oh,
but like
take care. Yeah.
I got busy somewhere else, and then I forgot, and now I am -3 in Max. So yeah,
Okay.
hey, if the driver gets penalty, does the team owner also get a penalty? No, right?
Yes.
How do I
Yes.
serve 10-second penalty?
You have Mercedes as your no, even though you served the 10-second penalty, you did have the 10-second penalty, right?
I mean, he has served, so I don't have to. I don't get any negative points for that, right?
No, Kimi does get negative points for
No, no,
that.
no.
Kimi does
Really?
get
Oh,
negative points for that.
yeah.
Who is on 2x for your team?
For 2x, I got Charles Leclerc, and for 3x, I got George Russell.
You're on 3x this weekend
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I I,
because of
I
sprint.
actually applied 3x because I thought it was going to be there forever.
It
Oh,
is a
but
one-time
Oh,
use.
Like
Om
I
got
would
P1 and P2.
yeah. But I also have Lindblad, so -10 big out there.
Oh, Kimi got me
Yeah,
one
at
point.
times.
Kimi got me 1 point.
Oh,
No, अभी तक has the results come out for the fantasy का points आ गया क्या?
I
आ गया,
mean,
आ
it
गया.
shows
आ गया, आ गया.
projected points as of now.
Okay.
क्योंकि फिर अगर कोई पेनल्टी वेनल्टी हुआ तो उसका बाद में मिलेगा.
क्योंकि मैं यहाँ पे स्पोर्ट्स 101 लीग में जा रहा हूँ. मेरे को सिर्फ
You guys have locked your predictions, right?
yeah, I have locked my prediction, of course. But why is it my team? It is
Your
calculating.
team,
It is coming as calculating. Projected points 47. Okay. Okay.
47.
So
Yeah.
Leclerc has got 32. I got -10 for Lindblad. I got -20 for two additional transfers because I had because Bortoletto and Behrman gave me points each. Ferrari Audi gave me -8. Hulkenberg retired.
Bro, your one driver has
Oh
retired. My
my
two
God.
drivers were retired. And one got penalty.
Once again, my one driver and one team had a bad race.
Oh,
Audi, Audi -8. because
Yeah,
they
okay,
lost eight
yeah.
positions. They lost 8 positions today.
But do you want -8? But do you want more points or do you want a good race and Delulu for Ferrari?
Of course, I mean both my cars are Ferrari powered, so hey,
How is
I
Audi
am good.
for
Audi for no, no, not Audi is not Ferrari. Sorry, Cadillac is Ferrari. I forgot. Sorry. Thanks for the
Yeah.
correction, my dear friend. And my F1 predict was let me see what there was a sprint based
I
prediction. Give me
mean,
a minute.
technically, Audi was Ferrari powered na last year, Sauber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was owned by Audi but powered by Ferrari. Comedy.
We got qualifying in 150 minutes.
Qualifying is it's only 10 a.m. man. Qualifying is at 12:30. We
How
have
much is
time.
150 minutes?
You said 150 minutes. I said I heard it as one space 50 minutes. मतलब एक 50 मिनट में.
Oh, is the result going to be different from this qualifying? What do you guys think?
There is the thing of park ferme regulations also. So, for example, Red Bull has done very poorly in this race, so they can change their setup, change their deployment strategies, and go ahead this time. So last year also many times like they were shit in the starting few race sprint thing, but after that they changed their setup and they were incredibly fast. So we may see that this time actually.
Like
Um,
Qatar last year, na?
Yeah,
uh,
exactly.
I believe it's gonna be P1 George, P2 Kimi, P3 is going to be one of the Ferraris. It's either going to be Charles or Hamilton. I am leaning more towards Hamilton because China is a Hamilton friendly track. I mean, even last year he outqualified Charles.
Is anyone going with McLaren for qualifying?
Only if something happens to the Ferraris. Otherwise, I don't think McLaren is there.
Ferrari or Mercedes both get DNF.
Hey, what about Haas? Do you guys think they'll get P5 in qualifying?
P8, anything below P6. I mean, it's going to be a battle before the best of the rest in qualifying between McLaren, Racing Bulls, Haas, and
Oh,
probably an Alpine and a Red Bull. I never thought we are going to hear this sentence, right? Red Bull, best of the rest ke liye, even then last in consideration.
Bad times, man.
I had actually posted a meme on Reddit. I will share it. What's it?
Share, share,
आ
share.
गया
Share it, yeah.
फॉर्मूला ट्रैक में डाला था मैंने कहाँ गया
Hey, who do you guys will finish ahead in qualifying, Red Bull or Racing Bull?
Racing Bull.
Home?
Unless they do some
अरे,
setup
I
change.
trust in Max.
Okay, who's gonna finish ahead in
Yeah.
qualifying? Liam Lawson or Max Verstappen?
Lawson.
Isaac as well. I'm sorry, not since I didn't consider him.
ये भाई
I mean, need
Oh,
to
is that
consider this act.
1.2K upwards?
Yes.
yeah
Karma farming, man.
thanks
I didn't know this was you. I was one of the opponents.
really I
All right,
posted a
guys.
lot of you
You have posted a lot. I mean, you should be sharing with us as well.
In fact, he should be
बोलने
the
का
one.
लायल
He should be the one preparing the thumbnails for us.
oh
Okay. So anything else that we want to
Is
discuss?
that
Oh,
Macarena?
yeah, I think it was the
Yes,
Macarena.
yes.
Oh, it was too fast for me.
Oh, hey, I'll hear it another time.
That's it, guys. We have locked our predictions. We are locked in our F1 fantasy team, and we are expecting a Macarena won't come right now.
I
Mm.
mean, someone
Monza.
is if someone is brave enough to try and test it out for a whole race, um, I
Okay,
don't
next
know.
season.
I
No,
don't think
Silverstone,
both.
Silverstone.
I don't think both Lewis and Charles will take that kind of a race.
No, I
They
think
There
are more
actually might be, yeah,
more of a
since like
safe
this is a longer
kind of.
race, they can preserve the rear tires with this Macarena wing. So maybe, I don't
because actually I don't remember whether it was Hamilton or Leclerc who said that I'm surprised why we didn't use it because I liked it. One of them actually said
know.
it in
Well,
the post-practice
okay.
interview.
From what I heard, that was because the opening of the flap and the closing of the flap takes a longer time, so they lose a lot of speed. That's what I have heard.
Hmm.
Not just
And
speed, grip
oh, you should have
during
been
that
there
time.
last night because I also told the same thing when
Yeah,
Harshal asked me.
yes, yes, yes.
I beat you to it.
भाई मैं बस में था भाई.
Hmm.
All
Okay.
right, guys. We have locked in our predictions. F1 fantasy team. If you guys scored more than us, do let us know in the comments. Please like, share, and
Subscribe.
Macarena. Uh, to watch qualifying and let us know what do you think about it. Till then, this is Shri, Om, Deep, and Arshil. You're watching Sports 01. Thank you.